Have you heard the tale of the proud raven and the cunning fox? I know you all might have heard. It's a story passed down through the ages, teaching us the dangers of pride and the power of flattery. But this is an animated version of the story. All right then, let's dive into the story. Once upon a time, in a lush forest where sunlight danced through the leaves, there lived a clever fox and a proud raven. This tale, passed down through generations, teaches us one of life's most valuable lessons about pride and flattery. The raven, having just stolen a large piece of cheese from a nearby farmhouse, perched himself high up in an oak tree, ready to enjoy his prize. The cheese's aroma wafted through the air, catching the attention of a hungry fox who happened to be passing by. The fox, known throughout the forest for his cunning ways, immediately began crafting a plan. He knew that direct attempts to reach the cheese would be futile, so he decided to employ his most powerful weapon, flattery. Looking up at the raven, the fox's eyes sparkled with calculated admiration. He began to speak in the most honeyed tones imaginable, his words carefully chosen to stroke the raven's ego. "Oh, magnificent bird!" the fox exclaimed. "Never have I seen such glossy feathers, such a noble bearing. Surely you must be the king of all birds." The raven, hearing these words, felt his chest swell with pride. But the fox wasn't finished. He continued his praise, each word more elaborate than the last. "Your beauty surpasses that of the peacock. Your grace outshines the swan. But tell me, dear friend, is your voice as magnificent as your appearance? I've heard tales of your melodious songs, but surely they cannot do justice to reality." The raven, completely enchanted by these words, forgot all caution. His vanity had been touched in its weakest spot. He had always believed himself to be a superior singer, though in truth his voice was harsh and unpleasant. Desperate to prove his musical talents to his new admirer, the raven opened his beak wide to sing his finest song. In that instant, the piece of cheese fell from his beak, plummeting through the air. The fox, who had been waiting for precisely this moment, caught the cheese skillfully in his mouth. Before departing, he looked up one last time at the stunned raven and delivered his final lesson. "My dear raven, you have every quality, but one thing you lack, wisdom. Remember, flattery is not friendship, and pride comes before a fall." With these words, the fox trotted away, leaving the raven to contemplate his foolishness. This ancient tale reminds us that flattery is often a tool of manipulation, and excessive pride can blind us to obvious dangers. The raven's desire to be praised overcame his better judgment, leading to the loss of his prize. The fox, while cunning, teaches us that words can be more powerful than physical strength when used strategically. The story continues to resonate today, warning us about the dangers of vanity and the importance of staying grounded. In our modern world, where social media likes and public validation often drive our actions, the raven's lesson becomes even more relevant. Just as the raven lost his cheese to flattery, we too can lose our way when we let pride and the desire for validation cloud our judgment. The forest where this tale took place may be long gone, but the wisdom it imparts remains as fresh as ever.